Yeah, hi there. These comments are for, I'm going to use your abbreviations, AA, and this is Michael. I am the founder, owner, and the materials writer for all of your lessons at the 7-Step System to pass the TOEFL IBT. I just read your independent writing practice test number 39, and I want to talk about it. So first of all, you have a fairly clear organization. You understand what the question is, right? So I think that's good. Now, I would recommend that your first paragraph, you simply say, do you like to become millionaire? Everybody has aim in his life. Some people believe it's important to be rich. The other part believe it's not necessary. Then you might say this, each position deserves some consideration. So you still need a thesis in that first paragraph, right? And the first paragraph is too short. You might think of starting off with some idea, some story you may tell, something to hook the reader into what you want to say. So you need a little bit longer introduction, that would help, and you need a more specifically sharply focused thesis. You can go into your writing book and you can study more about creating thesis statements. Your writing book has a great chapter on that. Now, when we get into your body paragraphs, you've organized, you have talked about each viewpoint. Paragraph 2, you talk about why some people want to be rich. In your third paragraph, you talk about why others only want to live a comfortable life. And then you get into your point of view, your argument. So your essay does answer the question, but you're having a lot of sentence structure and word choice problems, which will bring your score down. Alright, now what you want to do is make sure that you get the essay. Go to the internet, to my course, and find your essay. I want to make some grammatical corrections in one of your paragraphs so we can have an idea of what some of your problems are. Okay, let's go to paragraph 2. Instead of saying why people want to be rich because, just say first, people want to be rich because this money will give them a welfare life. Period there. And then you say for instance. But welfare I don't think is the right word there. You might want to say a beneficial life, maybe. Or a life with a high lifestyle, something along those lines. But welfare, that's not the right word. So after life you can put a period, say for instance. Some women and men are thinking about the future. And what I would say, not we, what they should do if they become elderly and they don't have enough money to sustain their life. Period. There. Because remember, you said women and men, and then you shifted to we, so that's a pronoun shift. Because men and women, that's more third person, I think the third person plural, not the first person plural. So I think they would work better in that case. Okay, let's keep going. Says, maybe after life put period, say, what about if, how about what about? I don't know if that's the right thing. How about this? Maybe after life say, furthermore, they wonder what they will do if they become disabled. And then you might say, they wonder what they should do if they become disabled. Or maybe this. Maybe that's not right either. You might want to say about, say, wondering about what to do if they become disabled, maybe comma. Then you might put, they decide to have large amounts of money. Then you get to the next sentence. Other people, you have thinking about. No, you need a verb there. So other people think about their life. And maybe say they think about their life and with whom they can enjoy it. You might say, for example, after the life put period, then for example, traveling to different places in the world like Europe or China. You might say all this process requires a lot of money for the tickets, the plane, and the personal experiences and so on. Okay, so reading your essay, you have a lot of problems with your sentence formation and your word choice. My recommendation is pretty simple. you have to do a lot more reading. You have to read magazines and newspapers and books. You want the English to become more familiar to you. When I'm reading your essay, it's a struggle. You don't know how to create your sentences, how to put the words together. Now, I also recommend go to my grammar lesson number 7 and focus a lot on the what's called the writing exercises and the grammar exercises. That will help build your writing proficiency. If you're not sure what I'm talking about, grammar lesson 7, that's one of my lessons in the 7-step system to pass the TOEFL IBT, and it offers a lot of instruction to help you overcome your grammar problems. I really think you can benefit by improving in those areas. So you also need to work on your vocabulary. For example, use the word welfare that didn't work very well. I thought maybe beneficial or even prosperous life might work better than the word you chose. So also you can study in the vocabulary part of my course, vocabulary lesson number 3, 4, 5, and 6. And that helps you get a better vocabulary base so you can do much better with your word choice. Now, based on these problems, these fundamental problems with your sentence structure and your word choice, your score right now, I'm going to put you about 1.5 out of 5 or about 11 points out of 30 on this particular practice test. All right, anyway, thank you very much. So now you know your score, and now you also know some lessons at my course that you can begin studying to help overcome some of these problems that you have. All right, good luck.